start a circle because Kevin's going to start the online.
So welcome friends online. Go ahead and make a circle. We're just getting started, and we'll probably have people drifting in because apparently there's football game traffic today. So we're going to get started, and I expect people will be joining us. We're going to dance for about an hour, then have about a half an hour break, and then another half hour. So I want to say good morning to our friends in Australia and Korea. Good evening to our friends in Germany and England and France and Switzerland. And good afternoon to our friends in the U.S. and Canada and Brazil and Uruguay and all those wonderful places. Welcome to the Circle. Okay, so and some of you may have seen that we're celebrating 26 years of dancing today, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. We're going to start with, we have a mix of dances that we brought back from the Ferry Beach Dance Camp in Maine, and some of our favorites. So there'll be some familiar dances and some new ones. We'll start with a dance called All Together, choreographed by Ron Willett. We danced this at Ferry Beach, and the music is by one of my favorite Celtic musicians, Dougie MacLean. So this has the music has a verse and a chorus, and the dance has a verse and a chorus. So for the verse, we're going to the right. We're facing the center, and we're going to the right with a step called a grapevine, which is stepping to the right, cross in front, step to the right, cross behind, and then we have one more side step and touch, side step and touch. And you might be better off watching Diane than watching me because because I'm opposite the circle. Your brain has to reverse everything.
In fact, I'll get in front of you, and then it's even easier. Okay.
Okay, so we have grapevine, four-step grapevine, and then do two-step touches. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, side and touch, side and touch. That goes on 4 times. 4, side. So let's say that's 4. And the music will change to the chorus. And you'll hear the words all together now. And we're going to take 4 steps in with our arms coming up to about shoulder height. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, side and touch, side and touch. And we do the same steps going back. 1, 2, 3, 4, side and touch, side and touch. And that repeats. 1, 2, 3, 4, side and touch, side and touch. And that 2, 3, 4, side and touch, side and touch. So those are the 2 parts. And I just want to let's just dance one cycle of the verse and one cycle of the chorus so we can see how they fit together. And then there's one more piece I want to tell you about. So one cycle of the verse is the grapevine to the right. We go side, cross, front, side, behind, and touch, side going in. So the chorus, 3, 4, side and touch, side and touch. That 2, 3, 4, side and touch, side and touch. So normally we would do 4 of the part A's and 2 of the part B's.
Normally we do both hands, but we're not doing that today.
So there's one thing that Ron added to this that was kind of fun was there's an instrumental section about halfway through, and for that we're not going to do any we're going to break up the circle. Everybody's just going to wander around, do kind of a free dance, and the idea is just kind of mix things up a little bit and maybe come to a different place in the circle than you were before that. And that goes on for about 32 counts, but you don't need to count it. I'll let you know when we're going to come back to the circle. Okay? Are we good? Is it?
Who's the musician?
Sorry?
Who's the
The
musician?
musician is Dougie MacLean.
Doogie McLean.
Doogie McLean. Yes.
Doogie, okay.
Yes.
Doogie, it's their way of saying Doug.
I mispronounced it for years.
I like that. Doogie.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. All together. Turn up the volume.
Yeah, I turned it up loud. I love this.
Here we go. Very fine.
We are united now within these ancient wheels. We are united in the spirit of the music at our heels. On reflection we rebuild and we restore. We are as Mother Nature's children as we dance around the floor. All together, all as one. All together, relentlessly, we're dancing on. All together, all as one. All together, relentlessly, we're dancing on. We are invisible on these dancing feet. We're shapen, shadowless, revolving to the one eternal beat. With hearts connected, we turn the other around. We are as Mother Nature's children as we dance upon the ground. All together, all as one. All together, relentlessly, we're dancing on. All together, all as one. All together, relentlessly, we're dancing on. We'll stay forever here in these timeless walls.
All right.
We'll stay forever here, no matter how the turning silver. Accelerated, we've seen this place before. We are as Mother Nature's children as we dance around the floor. All together, all as one. All together, relentlessly, we're dancing on. All together, all as one. All together, relentlessly, we're dancing on. All together.
guy Ron Willett. Ron was one of the organizers of the dance camp we were just at. All right,
A
so.
week ago in Maine.
Yes.
Was it cold? Cool?
No. It was perfect. And Maggie was with us. Maggie has just driven over from North Carolina.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, yeah.
Welcome.
So I wanted to do my tomato dance one more time. It's kind of a farewell to the tomatoes. There's another dance we do at this time of year called Goodbye to the Roses. I thought this would be that one's a really sad song in my mind. So I just, those of the dance with me know I love homegrown tomatoes, and you can still get them in the market. There's still a few hanging on in our backyard, and but soon they'll be gone. So one last time this summer, let's dance homegrown tomatoes. So the takeaway line from this song is, there's only two things that money can't buy, and that's true love and homegrown tomatoes. All right, so just like the last dance, this has a verse and a chorus. And we're going to start out the same with a grapevine. To the right, side, cross, front, side, behind. Now we're going to face to the right and do a slip-step brush. A slip-step brush is right together, right. So we go right together, right brush, and then the same with the left. Left together, left brush. And we just carry on with that. Grapevine, two slip-steps for the verse. Side, cross, side, behind, slip-step, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that carries on for a while, and then the music will change, and we will, when the music changes, we're going to go into the center with slip steps, one to the right and one to the left with a clap instead of a brush. And let me see if we repeat that coming out. Yeah, we do. So slip steps going in, we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to do a moving turn to the right in 4 steps. So the way to think about it is, you want to wind up where you would be if you just walked 4 steps to the right, then add a turn on top of it. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, a moving turn to the right. Then we're going to do slip steps out the same way that we did coming in with the clap. Going out to the right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And finish off with another moving turn to the right. Turn, 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 turn.
And if you don't want to turn, you can always just walk.
Right.
That
And
works more for us old people.
Kathy's trying to figure out how to park behind here. She'll be here in a minute. She has her dog, it's a long story, but so she wanted to park back.
Okay.
yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, there's plenty of parking back there.
Okay, so are there any questions? We can do one segment of part A and a segment of part B, so we can see how this transition goes. All right. We're going to do grapevine and slip steps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now transition. Now we're going to go into the center with slip steps. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn, 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 and out, 2, 3. Out, 2, 3, and turn, 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 turn. And that's essentially both parts of the dance with the transition. All right? Feel okay? Questions? Okay. Let's dance homegrown tomatoes for the last time this summer.
For the summer, for the 26th year.
Is this song 26 years old, this dance?
No.
The group
No,
is.
this dance isn't 26. Kevin's just been teaching the 26.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Break time.
There ain't nothing in the world that I like better than bacon and lettuce and homegrown tomatoes. Up in the morning, out in the garden.
Switch that.
Well, get you a ripe one, don't get a hard one. Plant them in the spring, eat them in the summer. Fall, winter without them's a culinary bummer. I forget all about the sweating and digging every time I go out and pick me a big one. Homegrown tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes. What would life be without homegrown tomatoes? The only two things money can't buy. Well, that's true love, homegrown tomatoes. Well, you can go out to eat now, that's for sure. There ain't nothing a homegrown tomato won't cure. Put them in a salad, put them in a stew. You can make your very own tomato juice. Eat them with eggs, eat them with gravy, eat them with beans, pinto or navy. Or put them on the side, you can put them in the middle. Put a homegrown tomato on a hot cake griddle. Homegrown tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes. What would life be without homegrown tomatoes? The only two things money can't buy. Well, that's true love, homegrown tomatoes. Yes, it is.
Keep going.
Now if I was to change this life I lead, well, I'd be Johnny Tomato Seed. 'Cause I know what this country needs. Well, it's homegrown tomatoes in every yard you see. When I die, don't bury me in a box in a cemetery. Well, out in the garden would be much better. And I could be pushing up homegrown tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes. What would life be without homegrown tomatoes? The only two things money can't buy. Well, that's true love, homegrown tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes. What would life be without homegrown tomatoes? The only two things money can't buy. Well, that's true love, homegrown tomatoes. Yes, indeed.
Kevin, who sings that song? That's a wonderful voice.
John McKay.
No. The singer is Tom Fish. But it was written by John Denver.
Really?
Yeah.
That is a great song. Tom Fish. You ever heard of him?
Tom Fish.
Hi, Selma.
Hi, Selma. There's game day traffic. People are coming in slowly.
Yeah, it's a mess out there.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
it's game day.
yeah.
So next I thought we would do another, this will be a new dance that it came back with us from Fairy Beach. This is called Ilimu, or My Son. It's a Greek style dance with modern Greek music with steps by Leslie Laslet. And we learned this from Bobby Balin. And I'll just say, to be true to Leslie's original version, we're going to do a simplified version. In her version, for the instrumental, let's see, which is it? Yeah. The instrumental segments go to the left, and the vocal segments go to the right, but we're just going to simplify it a bit. Just keep everything going, moving to the left.
To the where?
Sorry? To the left.
To the left.
To the left.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything's going to go to the left. And the rhythm is slow, slow, quick, slow, slow. Now I'm going to step in so everybody can see me. Let me show you the steps. So, yeah, sure. Starts with a brush step of the right and cross behind. Just watch us dance it through. Brush, behind, and cross, rock back. That's the first half of the dance. And then we have a rock, a Yemenite, rock, Yemenite, and close. So we'll dance it a few times through, and then I'll teach it. I'll break it down. So brush, behind, and cross, rock, Yemenite, and touch. Slow, slow, quick, slow, 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 quick, slow, slow. So breaking it down, the first step is brushing the right foot, and then that crosses behind. So those are slow steps. Slow, slow. Now the quick step you have to be ready for it is the side step with the left. Quick, and then you cross with the right. That's another slow step, and then rock back. Okay? Let's just do that much. We go brush, cross, and cross, rock back. Or slow, slow, quick, slow, and slow. And I can't keep repeating it because I'm on the wrong foot at the end of that. But let's just repeat it a few times. Brush, behind, and front, rock back. Again, slow, slow, quick, slow, and slow. Second part, now, some of you may not know what a Yemenite is. We rock in. So there's a rocking step in, and a Yemenite is when you step, close, and change your feet. So this is just a Yemenite. You go step together, step, right together, right, left together, left. With the right foot, it's called a right Yemenite. And with the left foot, it's called a left Yemenite.
Or a lemonite.
Bobby referred to it as a lemonite. So with the rhythm, let's do the second part a few times, and then we'll put the two pieces together. So we rock in, back, together, forward, and touch. Okay, and that one you actually can repeat because your weight's on the left foot at the end. So rock in, back, together, forward, and touch. But you can't repeat it indefinitely because you would wind up in the middle of the sentence.
Okay.
Okay. Rock in, back, together, forward, and touch. Slow, slow, quick, slow, slow. Okay? So the second part has exactly the same rhythm as the first part. Again, if anybody has any questions, just slow me down, stop me. Let's put the two pieces together. We're starting with the right brush. You go brush, cross, and cross, rock back, rock in, back, together, forward, and touch. Brush, cross, and cross, rock back, rock in, back, together, forward, and touch. Slow, slow, quick, slow, 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 quick, slow, 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 quick, slow, 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 quick, slow, slow. How are we doing? We can go through it a little more if you need to or want to.
One more time.
One more time? Okay. Brushing with the right, we go brush, cross, side cross, and back, rock in, back, together, in, and touch. Brush, cross, and cross, rock back, rock in, back, together, forward, and touch. Slow, slow, quick, slow, and slow, 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 quick, slow, slow. Brush, cross, and cross, rock back, rock in, back, together, forward, and touch. Feel okay? Coming?
Music helps.
The music will help. Okay.
Okay.
It's warming to be in a mask and talking loudly and dancing. Shall we give it a try? So this is Ilimu, my son, modern Greek music, and steps by Leslie.
Are we going to stay in or not? No. Okay. We're good.
We can stay
Why
in
don't you
it.
trade places with Charlotte so she has somebody in front of her? Charlotte's our only newest dancer.
You want me to switch with Charlotte?
Huh? Yeah.
Okay. But first I just have to meet.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go.
Or
If he moves to the left, then he should stay there, right?
true.
Let's put our hands up and go into the Greek dance.
Να πας να βασιλέψεις, να αφήσεις το σπιτάκι σου κι αλλού να πας να παίξεις. Αν δεν φουσκώσει η θάλασσα, ο βράχος δεν αφρίζει κι αν δεν σε κλάψει πάνω σου, ο κόσμος δεν δακρύζει. Να πας να βασιλέψεις, να αφήσεις το σπιτάκι σου κι αλλού να πας να παίξεις. Αν δεν φουσκώσει η θάλασσα, ο βράχος δεν αφρίζει κι αν δεν σε κλάψει πάνω σου, ο κόσμος δεν δακρύζει. Να πας να βασιλέψεις, να αφήσεις το σπιτάκι σου κι αλλού να πας να παίξεις. Αν δεν φουσκώσει η θάλασσα, ο βράχος δεν αφρίζει κι αν δεν σε κλάψει πάνω σου, ο κόσμος δεν δακρύζει.
a Greek village, and you're dancing this with each other, and feeling the pulsing of the music and the people's hands you're holding. It's very, very
I want to do that again at some point in the near future. I love that.
Yes.
That is so pretty.
It's just
I
beautiful.
love that.
Isn't that lovely?
I love it. Yes.
Little taste of Greece here in Knoxville.
Did you learn that at the Ferry Beach?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Is it new to you?
It's new to me, new to
That
us.
one.
Bobby Balin taught it. I just wanted to take a couple minutes, since we're celebrating 26 years. I wanted to take just a few minutes to give a very, very brief history of where we've been on our journey. And Reed, perhaps, if you could leave a space for the camera just to make sure we're not blocking. If we just pretend that there's somebody standing there, then we can also connect with our friends online. Thank you. I'll make this brief, but according to my notes, about September of 1995, well, I've been here, living here for about a year, moved here from California, and I've been looking around for sacred circle dance because I was ready to get into it. And I looked and I couldn't find it in this area. I found the Oak Ridge folk dancers, I found contra dance and other kinds of dance, but not sacred circle dance. So after a lot of thought and hesitation, I kind of screwed up my courage and put a little notice in the Unitarian newsletter that explained a little bit about sacred circle dance, and that we were going to gather at the old Unitarian Church in Knoxville on a Sunday afternoon. And I think there were 5 of us, and I think I had the 3 original Dancing Circles cassette tapes.
Were you there, Kathy? Not for that one, okay. Kathy's one of our oldest dancers.
And that's how we started. And the 5 of us, we all loved it. And it was an experiment. I didn't know if it would work, but it did work. And we all loved it. And we said, yeah, let's do this again. And so we started dancing regularly. About a year later, I'd been going up to Touchstone Farm for some mentoring and training in the long dance, and I wanted to start teaching some long dance. And I think we started at the Unitarian Church in Oak Ridge. I don't remember if we did long dance in Knoxville, or if we started, I think we started in Oak Ridge with the long dance. So we went to Oak Ridge, and we danced at the Unitarian Church there with long dance. And we've been doing that ever since.
You also went to the beauty
Yeah, so I'm going to mention that.
All right.
Yeah, so in Knoxville, the church moved about a mile up the road to a much bigger church, new building, and the dance, we moved with them, and we danced at the Tennessee Valley Unitarian Universalist Church for many years. And in Oak Ridge, I don't remember how this came about, but we did dance at a little hair salon for a period of time. I don't know. Yeah, so, and then we got to a point, we were dancing in Knoxville at the Unitarian Church, but had this concrete floor. And we were starting to get a little older, and it was more difficult for some of us to dance on the concrete floor, so we started looking around for other options, and that's when we connected with Shanti and started dancing at her beautiful Yoga Haven space. And we danced there for many years, until quite recently. So we did dancing at the Unitarian Church, and we were dancing at Yoga Haven. And then COVID comes along, and everything shuts down. But we kept going. We transitioned after learning how to do it. We went online, And during, for about, what,
60 weeks.
60 weeks, we were dancing
Put it on my
online.
calendar.
Every Sunday we danced from March of, well, probably April of 2020 for 60 weeks, dancing every Sunday. And that was when we started connecting with all of our friends online and all these wild and wonderful places. And that was wonderful, but it wasn't the same as dancing in person, obviously. And so more recently, we had the opportunity to come back together in an in-person circle. And we did an experiment in our backyard. I think it was in June when we had a dance circle, but we didn't want to lose our connection with all of our online friends. So we had the camera set up, and we did this hybrid thing where we're dancing in person and online at the same time, and it seemed to work pretty well for everybody. And so we've been doing that since about June. And then most recently, just a couple months ago, we came here because it got too hot to dance outside. We looked for a space to dance indoors, and we couldn't dance at Yoga Haven anymore. And so we came here, and we've been very happy here. Patty has been very supportive, and it's a beautiful space. And I think this is going to be our home for a good while. Along the way, we've done these winter solstice dances, which has become a big tradition, and we're planning to do it on the first Sunday in December of this year. We've done some kirtan dances with our friends Sangeeta Devi from Asheville, some live music. We've done a lot of different things. We've done a lot of workshops. I was just going to mention, I want to just bring all of these beautiful teachers into the circle. We started out with Martine Winnington from Switzerland. We danced with her for a weekend in Oak Ridge. Stefan and Bethan, our dear friends, have been here several times. Laura Shannon from England, Bobby Balin and Evie Beck from New England, and Shaker and Anya from New England. So we've had the opportunity to host a number of wonderful teachers. And that's where we are. And we're just going to keep going. I was telling Diane this morning, gosh, I really hope that I'm still dancing in another 26 years. Who knows? So,
I said 92?
It's been quite a journey.
Kevin, we also danced at Aspen in Oak Ridge, remember?
Sorry, we
We danced at Aspen in Oak Ridge, the place on Central.
Oh, yes, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
another little yoga studio
We
that
did.
we danced at.
That's what I remember.
Yeah.
And,
Yoga studio?
and we also, for a while, we had the opportunity to dance in a grass labyrinth
Yes.
in the town of Solway. We had some beautiful sunset labyrinth dances in Solway. That was beautiful. So it's been a real journey, and I really couldn't be more happy and pleased with everything that we've done and danced together and experienced together.
And we do have our friends from Australia and South America and Canada and other places with us right now. So thank you for joining us again.
So with that, let's go to another one of our favorite dances. This is called The Awakening. So let's have a circle. We did dance this at Ferry Beach. So this is very beautiful, powerful music by Jan-Erik Noska. The steps are by Manny Floki. And let's start out. There are some hand movements, but let's just start with the feet. We start with 2 side steps to the right. Go side and side. And then we change direction, and we do a little 3-step grapevine. So we're going to cross behind and then in front. So we go behind and in front, and we touch with the left. And we take 1 step in and close, and back with the right and close. we finish off with a moving turn to the right in 3 steps. Turn, 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 and close. Again, keep in mind, moving turn, you want to visualize where you'd wind up if you just took 3 walking steps to the right and you put a turn on top of it. So let's walk through the feet a couple of times and then we'll add the hands in. 2 side steps to the right, side, and we'll change direction and we go cross and cross, point left, and we step in with left, in, close, back to the right, close, moving turn to the right, turn, 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 and close. Side and side, change, cross, and cross, point left. Step in, close, back, close, turn, 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 and close. Side and side to the left, cross, and point. In, and back, and turn, 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 and close. One more time, side, and cross, and point. Step in, and back, and turn, 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 and close. That's looking just fine. Any questions at this point? Okay, so let's add the hands. So beginning, normally we'd be touching to the shoulder of the person to our right. We're going to just connect, circle energetically today with our energy, with our intention. And then, so the hand will stay here. And then when we change direction, the right hand is going to come to the heart. And we step in. The left hand is going to come to the heart. And then, I don't remember who taught me this, who I learned the dance from, but I've never quite heard it visualized this way, but they said, just leave your hands in place and step away from them. Okay? And then when you do the turn, the right hand is going to go up and the left hand down. So let me show it with the hands and then we'll try it. So just watch with the hands. So we go side and side, cross and cross, touch, in and back, and turn, 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 and turn. And then your right hand is just about where it needs to be for the beginning. So let's try it with the hands. 2 side steps, side and side, left, cross and cross, touch and in and back, and turn, 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 and close. Side and side to the left, cross and touch, in and back, and turn, 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 and close. Side and side to the left, cross and point, step in and back, and turn, turn, turn. Okay? There's one little variation. Any questions before I go on to the next little thing? Okay. One little variation in the music toward the end. The music gets truncated a little bit, and just for that one time through the music, there's different ways that I've seen people handle that. You can just dance the regular steps straight through, but since the music is a little truncated, just for that one cycle, I like to do just a 2-step turn, and then you go right into the beginning of the dance. So instead of 3 steps and close, it's just a shorter turn, 2 steps. But I'll let you know when we get there. I'll say something like 2-step turn or something like that to let you know when we get there. So it's just.
And the important part for a new person is there are no mistakes, only variations. So just keep going in the right direction and you'll be great. Okay.
All right, so let's dance Awakening.
Shanti.
We talked about you in the history of this group.
Beautiful celebration. Grateful to be here.
I think we'll do one more and then have a break for cake. So,
Just in time.
but there'll be more after the cake.
Yes.
So, this is a song that you probably know called Stand By Me. Wonderful song. And the choreography is by Shamara Prandar in Brazil. And this is somebody that we've met online over the past year and a half and have danced some of her dances, have danced in some of her sessions online. She's a wonderful choreographer, and I just love what she's done with making a dance for this song. So I'm going to step in and ask Diana to come in to show the steps. We're going to walk it through. Just watch us dance it through so you have a sense of it, and then we'll teach it. So the rhythm for most of the dance is quick, quick, slow. And let's just dance it, and then like I said, I'll teach you. So we start with swaying steps. Sway, sway, cross. Sway, sway, cross. Yemenite, back together, forward, back together, forward. Now, there's 3 turns that are really nice, and I'll explain how they work. But this is the first turn, a quarter turn to the right. All 3 turns are to the right. But we keep going with the rhythm. I'm going side steps out to the right. But I'm facing to the right, and I'm going radially out from the center with side steps. Side together, side. And then a half turn. And I'm going out with my left foot, side together, side. And one more turn, back to the center. We have rocking steps in and out. We rock, and we'll finish off with a grapevine to the right. Side and front, side and up. So it's, I know it looks a little tricky, but it really fits beautifully with the music. We'll go through it slowly to learn it. So, again, the rhythm is mostly quick, quick, slow. And we start out with a sway, sway right and left, sway, sway, cross to the left,
Let's start again. Sway to the right first.
Yeah, sway, swaying right. We go sway right, sway left, cross. Now sway left, sway right, cross. Now we have Yemenites in place. Your weight's on your left foot. You're going back on the right. Back together, forward. Back together, forward. And that's on that forward step is where you have the first quarter turn to the right. Now everybody's facing to the right. And we're going out to our right, out from the center of the circle with side steps, the same rhythm. Side together, side. Your weight's on your right foot, and now you're going to do a half turn to the right. And land on it. And two side more. Everybody's now facing to the left. Facing to the left.
There we go.
Now we're going side together, side. We keep going out from the center of the circle. Side together, side. And now we have a quarter turn back to the center to finish where we started. We have a rock in and back and grapevine to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the turns So the first turn and the quarter turn, just do the turns in place so you kind of feel it in your body. First turn is a quarter turn to the right. Second turn is a half turn to the right, which means you're starting facing to the right, but you want to finish by facing to the left. And then the last turn is another quarter turn to the right, come back where you started. Quarter turn, half turn, quarter turn. That makes sense? Okay. So, from the beginning,
It's lots easier with the music.
from the beginning, we have sway to the right, sway, sway, cross, sway, sway, cross. Yemenite. Back together, forward, back together, forward, turn. Going out to the right, side together, side, turn. And out to our left now, side together, side. Quarter turn to finish facing the center. And we go in and back and to the right, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to make sure I didn't leave anything out. No, it's all there. So it's hard for me to see everybody. How are we doing with the turn? Yeah.
Don't really got it yet. Don't have it.
First turn, second turn, third turn. So quarter turn, half turn, quarter turn. You want to be back, after the third turn, you want to be back where you started. Let's walk it through a few times. Please ask questions if I'm not being clear about something. Sway to the right. Sway, sway, cross. Sway, sway, cross. Yemenite. Back together, forward. Back together, forward, turn. Side together, side, turn. Side together, side, turn. In and back and brace side to the right. Sway, sway, cross. Sway, sway, cross. Yemenite. Back together, forward. And back together, forward, turn. Side together, side, turn. Side together, side, turn, and in, and back, and brace line to the right. Sway, sway, cross. Sway, sway, cross. Back together, forward. Back together, forward, turn. Side together, side, turn. Side together, side, turn. In, and back, and to the right, and sway. How are we doing?
Let's do it. Yes.
The grapevine starts on which foot?
Your necklace is
Side,
making a pretty
cross,
pattern
side.
sometimes.
Oh,
I
really?
think.
Side cross.
In
Yours or
and
somebody's
back,
jewelry.
and side, cross,
Doing a little
side.
pretty
Side
pattern.
cross.
Yep.
This side.
Any questions out there?
This side is a little. We'll get it.
Where's the music go?
We can,
We can stay in
we
the middle.
can have two circles, Maggie. No, you probably know this one, Maggie.
No, I don't, but
Oh.
I can do it.
Okay. Okay. Any other questions before we jump in? Shall we give it a go? This is music by Playing for Change. You've heard me talk about them many times. It's an international organization that makes wonderful music with musicians from all over the world, and they also support music education for kids all around the world. So, Playing for Change. Stand by me.
Choreographed by Kevin.
No, no,
No?
no.
Who?
This is the woman in Brazil Street.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
sorry.
that's right.
I'm sorry.
Shamara Kundal.
Okay.
No,
I guess I just like it so much I thought it was.
This song says, no matter who you are, no matter where you go in your life, at some point you're going to need somebody to stand by you. Oh yeah, oh my God,
rhythm is slow, so quick.
stand by me,
Right to the right.
no matter who you are, no matter where you go in life,
This one.
you gon'
Side
need
together, side.
somebody
Together, side.
people call me stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand, stand by me. Come on, stand by me. Yeah. Oh, well, let's go. Let's be losing home. Well, September all the mountains, they just crumble into the sea. I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. So, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Please stand by me. Stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Please stand by me. Stand by me. Not as long as you stand by me. Hey. Thank you, thank you.
Well, I don't know about some of you, but I did some real personal interpretation.
It's going down in our history.
No mistakes, no mistakes, no mistakes.
I did know that, Tony. I noticed that.
Okay, so just come in for a minute. So what's going to happen now is we're going to have intermission. I'm going to pause our live video. But before anybody wanted to wait for a drink or a bathroom, while we're still all together in one place, I'd like to get a group photo for our 26th anniversary. So I'm going to turn off the video and we'll get a quick photo. And then we're going to cut some cake and have some cider. All right?
And then we'll be back for the folks online at,
Yeah, we're going to take a half-an-hour break, so it'll be about 6:35, I think, approximately. Okay?
okay?
So we'll see you in a little bit.
Who made the cake?